Hey, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video on a couple different topics. One of the main topic I wanted to get into, which is going to go, which I'm just going to extend it because we talked about it a little bit at camp, was as far as the heathens overdoing what they were supposed to do to us, man. You know, yeah, we were supposed to get that whooping from the Most High, you know, but the heathens overdid it, and they really showed their hatred towards the Most High's people, man, which is Israel, which is you so-called blacks, natives, and you so-called Mexicans, man. You know, the Latino tribes. You know, so, you know, they totally, not only did they strip us, you know, they stripped us of our name, our original name. They stripped us from our language, right? They stripped us from knowing the scriptures. You know, they stripped us of our land. They stripped us of our time. They stripped us of everything, man. And if you look at it, some of the things that they've done, and I'm talking about Esau on down as far as the heathens, but if you look at some of the things that these heathens have done, man, it's fucked up. You know, so it's a judgment that's going to be placed on the heathen, man. You know, and Zechariah tells you that I was sore displeased with the heathen. I'm sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, man. You know, they overdid what they were supposed to do. You know, if you look at the times of slavery with Esau, right? He took scriptures out of the book. That's how you know the book is not for him. You know, he set up his face as him being the Messiah. You know, so our people wouldn't have a ruling class mentality, because when you show a so-called black image to a people that's so-called black that's in captivity, it'd have been a lot more people that revolted against that, man. You know, but Esau was made. He was made. His world is, his blessing is here, but he was made to be a whooping stick unto Israel, man. You know, that's the Most High's sword. You know, we didn't follow the statutes and commandments like we were supposed to. You know, we didn't follow the statutes and commandments like we were supposed to. So, you know, as promised, we had to go into captivity, man. If you look at Deuteronomy 28, the 60th chapter, it goes on down as far as the curses that we will receive, as far as if we didn't follow the Most High's law, you know. And being that we didn't follow the Most High's law, man, all hell had broke loose on our people, man. We got taken out of our land, got taken from us, our language, you know. We here in captivity, still in captivity in America under the so-called white man, which he rules this place in wickedness, you know, and his wickedness all around you, man. You know, and the way he runs things is so corrupt, because he's a corrupt being. That's why he's going to be wiped off the face of the earth. Obadiah 1:10 goes into that. You know, he's going to be burnt, and there should not be any remaining of the house of Esau, man. And you other nations, if you go to Isaiah 60, them other nations are going to have to come and serve us and build up our kingdom, man. And we're going to whoop them. You know? Even how Shai said, for him, roughly paraphrasing, for the heathen that don't want me to rule over them, bring them here before me and slay them before me, man. And that's the mentality that we're going to have. That's the mentality we have now. But when we get that power, that's the mentality brothers is going to have, man. You know, we're going to do unto them double what they did to us, but in righteousness. You know, I was thinking yesterday, I was like, man, these because it says when America gets destroyed, scriptures say when America gets destroyed, the Arabs won't pinch tent here, man. And if you think about it, right, when you kind of connect the dots, they have stores in our neighborhood. You know, they have they set up shop in our neighborhood, and they make money off of Jake, man, and they don't give it back to the community. But Jake is in a fucking lethargic mindset to where Jake don't look at shit like that. And if you do look at something like that, I mean, he a shoulder shrugging nigga, man. Don't want to make a change, you know. Well, really, we need Yahweh Shai, you know. And the real change that's being made is that brothers is on the highways and byways teaching this truth. You know, now the truth is out. Now the truth is getting out. You know, brothers is waking up. People are waking up, like the brother said, Kasai said on Saturday. People are waking up all over, you know, the world, man. That's how you know it's the truth. And that's how you know destruction is coming to Babylon, and we're going to be on top. And when I say we, I mean Israelites. We're going to be on top, man. We're going to rule because we're meant to rule. That's why the law was given to us, because we're the Most High's portion. You know? We're meant to rule. You know what I mean? That's why the law was given to Israel. It wasn't given to Moab. It wasn't given to Ammon. It wasn't given to Esau. It was, you know, the blessings of this world was given to the heathen nations. And when you look around, right, you see how they run the world. So you see how the world is ran without the Most High's law in effect. You see how it's ran. And there's death everywhere, sickness everywhere, homeless people everywhere. You know? It's everywhere, man. I mean, you can't escape it. Bug outs everywhere, drug addicts everywhere. You know, if you look at this world compared to our kingdom, there's really no comparison, man. You know, we're gonna live lavish. Your brothers is gonna live lavish, man. You know, in the time coming. But the Most High is fair, man. He gave Esau his blessing, which is the world, this present world. Even Yahweh Shai was like, he said, you know, if this was my world, basically my prophets will fight for me, you know. But it's not our world. This world is against us, man. I always give this analogy. You know, when you coming into this truth, it's a tough walk, because you got to get the world off you. You've been marinated in the world for so long. That you're going to struggle in the beginning. But the Most High, he chastises us as sons, man. He chastises us as sons to get right. You know, I mean, we're going to fall 7 times. The scriptures is perfect. We're going to fall 7 times, but a righteous man going to get back up and keep fighting, man. You know? Yeah, we fall, we slip because we're in this flesh. This flesh is weak. The flesh and the spirit war. The flesh and the spirit war continually, you know? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They war continually, man, each and every day. Each and every day you have to rebuke thoughts, you know? Each and every day you pray hard, you know? Even with Akim, sometimes you may have a wicked thought. So this flesh, you know, Satan, man, he'll tempt that flesh, man, you know? And the things you did in the world will tempt you as well. That's why, you know, that chastisement is necessary. If the Most High didn't love us, he wouldn't chastise us, you know? He wouldn't. You know, that's why we got to do our best to push this truth, you know? And brothers are saying, you know, you think the Most High is going to leave us out here? I mean, all the things that's going to come upon, because I believe that they're going to try to come for us, man. They are going to try to come for us. I tell you that. How I said that, you know, take no thought on what you should say, but they're gonna try to come forward, man. But the Most High, he gonna deliver his men, man, the 144,000 and the 1/3, and the ones who die, you know, will come back in that body, man. They're gonna be present with the Lord, you know, Yahweh Shai. You know, so I mean, it's only a matter of time. We want Big Bro to come back, you know. But we have to get ourselves right while we got the chance. We have to get ourselves right while we have the chance to do so. You know, right now is the opportunity. Right now, you know, we have liberty to get ourselves right, because in that time to come, I mean, if you ain't did nothing for the Lord, you can't expect the Lord to do anything for you. You can't expect the Lord to save you, and you ain't did nothing. You ain't has your works. You ain't stood on the highways and byways. You ain't put your sweat in. You ain't risk anything as far as this world to come into this truth, to do this truth. You to preach His word. Like the rich man that went up to Yahushua and said, basically, he wanted to follow him, or roughly paraphrasing, he wanted to follow him, and Yahushua told him, "Hey, go sell all the things that you have." And the rich man walked away, I believe, weeping or something like that. He was to some of the things, and he wasn't really ready to let go of those things in the world. Scripture say, "Put the Most High first, and everything else shall follow." Seek ye the kingdom. Seek ye the kingdom, man. Because if you seek the kingdom, that's where your heart is going to be. And the scriptures tell you that as well. And if your heart is there, 9 times out of 10, you're going to do what you need to do as far as being in this, as far as staying and dwelling and teaching in this truth, man. And it get hard. Don't get me wrong, it get hard because not only you guys got to fight your flesh, but you got to fight the people in the world. You got to fight co-workers, man. You got to fight these motherfucking demons out here, man, that's indulged in this wickedness that adds, if wickedness was fire, which it will be fire soon, but they add the gasoline by still committing wickedness, still committing sin to it, man. So they indulged in it, man. They indulged in this world and this wickedness that go on, man. And that's why it's a great judgment coming. It's a great the earth is going to be plagued with missiles, man. Scriptures tell you that as well, that they should burn as an oven, man. The arrows aren't going to miss. They're not going to miss when they began to be shot, from one part of the earth to the other part of the earth, man. What is that talking about? That's when missiles come here and touch down on America and burn this bitch up, man. Yahushua is going to deliver his men through them chariots, man. Why Yahushua is going to deliver his men through the chariots, the man who stood boldly. Even Second Ezra, he saw that vision, and I commend, the angel showed him, those men that were on the hill receiving palms in their hand, which is a sign of victory, and those crowns on their head. And he said, I began to basically commend those who stood so stiffly for the name, because brothers saying the righteous is bold as a lion, man. So it's it's now time to. This fucking idiot, dude. Fuck, this is dumb, dude. It's another reason why this place got to be destroyed. You got these fucking idiots, man. And then not to jump off topic, but that's how that when you vote, your vote don't matter, man. These fucking elites know that you people are retarded, man. They know they poison the food and shit like that. They know that you people are fucking dumb. Why would they put the position of what the world is going to be like in your hand, man? People don't think about that. People really think they got a choice here in America, man. And you don't got no fucking choice here in America, man. This place is hell. America is hell. All kind of bullshit going on here, man. That's why this place is going to be destroyed, man. By thermonuclear fire. By thermonuclear fire, and it's well deserved. It's well deserved, man. But with that, it was just a quick video. I'm in traffic, man. I hope brothers got something from this. Brothers, put your head down, run. Pray to stay in this truth. Pray to stay in this faith. Keep fighting against that flesh. Keep teaching His word. I want to say shalom.